Uh-oh. He went live and then just disappeared on us.
Oh, well. Well, we're live,
Welcome.
folks, but there's no
We're
point.
live, folks. Just like Sid Vicious, anything can happen when you go live.
Mhm.
I'm assuming that there he is.
What'd you do? What happened? Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's sound now.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Maybe I should just fucking put my hands in my pants.
Yeah, it might be an idea.
Because apparently anything else is a problem.
Would you be the Nebraskan version? You'd be Red Cassidy?
If I put my hands in, not in my pockets, in my pants.
Okay, well, we're not that rated of a show.
I don't know about, but like, if you're really cold and your hands are cold and you got nothing to cover up your hands with, what's the first thing you're doing with them to get them warm?
Put them in your pockets.
I'm sticking them in my pants because that's the warmest part of my body. So they're going in my pants. I don't care how weird that looks.
Both in, just whoom.
Yep, sticking them right there. Yep. Absolutely. Anyway, what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted is welcome to our SummerSlam preview show until I slammed my hand down and knocked out all the cords. Some Mayor Slam is here with us. He's heading to SummerSlam tomorrow morning. Mayor of Canton, how you feeling?
Man, I feel so good. I dressed up even tonight for the hottest event of the summer, Some Air Slam, and Glenn did too, it looks like.
Yep.
He's got his SummerSlam gear on.
Yeah, I have.
I put a crew neck sweatshirt on for SummerSlam.
I mean, when you're in Nebraska, that's what you wear for SummerSlam.
Well, it's hot as fuck outside, but it's freezing cold in my basement, and I weigh 160 pounds, so there's not a lot of meat on my bones. The Mayor's here with us. I usually don't do the big intros for Glenn, only on the one show, but since we're live, I'll do it today. He's the ballroom brawling, disco dancing, dynamite stretching, intercontinental playboy. Folks, he's moreover than wearing a fedora at 3 a.m. It's G.A. Russell Nut, Glenn Abbott. Glenn, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. There's been a problem with fast food this week.
Boy, has there.
What was your event with fast food?
For anybody that hasn't seen it yet, go watch this week's not a meal with the mayor, but a rant with the mayor.
Yes. You should start that show. I'd watch that every week.
Excellent. Excellent. I've heard words come out of his mouth that I'd never heard before.
I only give honest reviews, so it only happens when it's a legitimate response. I don't just do this intentionally.
No. Anyway, today I decided that I was going to have McDonald's. So I went on their app and I ordered myself a double quarter pounder with cheese, a large fries, and a large drink. What turned up was a Happy Meal, a regular cheeseburger, a regular burger, and something else. So I quickly get back onto the Uber driver that delivers these things for them. Oh, you're going to have to get onto the store. The store. It's not me. I said, well, you're going to come back and get it. No, I'm not. You have to get onto the store. 20 minutes I tried to ring the store. Three times I rang, and 3 times they hung up on me.
Oh, it's good to know customer service over there is about as good as it is here.
Yeah. Now, fortunately, I live a 5-minute walk from the aforementioned McDonald's.
I remember you telling me that.
I basically went down there and shoved it down the manager's throat.
So where did that Happy Meal toy go exactly?
I'm not going to tell you. It's a family show. We're
He
live.
shined that motherfucker up, turned that sumbitch sideways, and stuck it straight up his candy ass is where that Happy Meal went. I had no choice. I think with this new Twitter gimmick that they changed it to X, I don't even think our live streams even go to Twitter now because I don't see it on my feed. So, no, here it is. I found it. Never mind. I found it. Never mind.
Yes, that was a bit of fun.
Now, is it still a retweet?
It's a repost.
It's a repost.
Yeah, I guess.
They were talking. It's amazing that other thing that's come up uses posts and reposts, and all of a sudden Twitter have gone the same way.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That they like they had repost first and then they changed it. But anyway, let's not talk about social media apps because we'll be here for a while. Then I got to ask you one question. I didn't see the end of SmackDown. Was Jey Uso standing tall at the end of SmackDown?
He was.
Well, then you know what's going to happen in the main event tomorrow.
Yep.
Well,
that's a bit of information I would have given you guys because you know I always do.
Yeah, I wasn't going to move forward until you told me.
We can't make those picks until we know.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I saw the first 5 minutes of SmackDown, and that was it.
I watched most of it, but I didn't miss the end.
Yeah, I know you watched quite a bit of it because we were discussing the Street Profits.
Yeah, if you didn't see it, the Street Profits came out there and beat the crap out of the OC and the Brawling Brutes, and they were trying to turn them heel, I think, but the fucking fans were going crazy.
Wait, so they turned them heel? Were they in suits?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh, I've got to see Dawkins in a suit. I don't think that man's worn a suit his entire life.
It didn't look like it was been tailor made for him.
No, it didn't.
Everyone used to give him grief back in NXT from what I read because he would just show up in like basically Brent's favorite attire of basketball shorts and like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
To like go wrestle in.
Yeah. I mean, what else would you wrestle in?
And some slides. He was like, "Don't you have gear? This is it. This is what I'm going to wrestle in."
What do you mean? This is my gear.
Bobby Lashley has got himself a new Hurt Business.
Yeah, because they had Bobby come out there too. I don't know if they thought that was going to make the fans boo, but they didn't. They cheered louder.
Well, I mean, the fans are all. I mean, everyone, at least that I know of, thought they broke the Hurt Business up way too early, and they wanted more.
Yeah,
I mean, even though that was probably a year ago, like it still is
more
like
than a year ago because that was like in 2020. That was 2021 because it was like right before WrestleMania 36 or 37. 37.
Yeah, and I think the fans just never got enough of it.
No, but it's a case of the Street Profits were getting their use because people don't really care. Oh, this is the thing with SmackDown. Is if you take Owens and Zayn out of the picture, there's not the Street Profits were the only real face tag team.
That's true.
Everybody was tweeners and baddies.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure about it like on SmackDown tonight. Like, are Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes heels now, or are they baby faces? Because like they seem like heels, but I don't remember them turning heel.
They're tweeners. And it's the same with the OC. You can't call them face, but and nobody cares. So nobody actually cared.
That's the worst place to be in as a wrestler.
Yeah. Either of those teams got beat up by the Street Profits. They were happy to see the Street Profits.
Yeah, no kidding. They should have had a beat up. They should have just waited to have a beat up Zayn and Owens. That would have got them some heat.
That would have got them the heat. Yeah,
definitely. Well, without further ado, the mayor is the prediction champion now because he beat me at the Great American Bash. And spoiler alert, we usually don't do very well on these. We'll be lucky to get a couple of right. Whoever gets 2 right is the winner. And I think the reason why
I did pretty well on NXT. I think I did really well on the NXT card, though.
I should tell you.
I don't even remember who I picked. I know I didn't pick Thea Hale. That's all I remember. We all picked Ilya. Me and Glenn lost because we're NXT UK homers.
That's
probably it.
The faces over the metaphor. Gable Stevenson, Roxanne Perez, the family, and Tiff. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brent got 1, 2, 3, and I got 2.
Wow. So yeah, you did great, man. The rest of us, not so much.
I got my finger on the NXT pulse, but WWE, I have no idea. To pick these matches tonight or tomorrow, I should say, is almost like a coin flip, and that's what I think WWE is doing fantastic job with. Like back when 2 years ago, I felt like I knew who was going to win every single match.
Yeah,
and it usually was right.
Yeah.
Now it could go either way on like legitimately every single match tomorrow. I could make an argument for any outcome.
See, what I wasn't expecting with NXT was that they were gonna bury all the NXT UK guys on Sunday, and then give them all wins on Tuesday.
So they're not going away. They'll be all right. They're going to be just fine, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Dragunov's going to be okay, I think.
It's a hard hitter.
But yeah, to fucking say the least. So I told Glenn before the mayor popped up here, or maybe he didn't. Maybe he popped up and we didn't fucking see him, because I think me and Glenn talked for 5 minutes about how the mayor was late and he was just waiting for us to put him in the studio. So I told Glenn that we weren't going to pick a winner for the battle royal because those are kind of a crapshoot. I don't really know who's all in it, but I'm pretty sure that we're all going to pick the same person. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what I did when I played a song in the speaker today at work. I went about my business.
Let me talk to you. Yeah, exactly.
It was just like that. So we're all picking LA Knight for the battle royal, but we're not going to make that an official pick because it's a fucking battle royal, and who knows who's even going to be in it. They could put Omos in here and he could throw everybody out for all I fucking know. Anyway, we'll just get this one out of the way quick. This will be the mayor's bathroom break / see what merch they got. Let me go get another. Well, you won't be able to go get a drink because I think you're driving home, so maybe you shouldn't be drinking. It is Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. It's an MMA rules match. Glenn, what do you think that means exactly?
Basically, it's either a knockout or a submission to win, because you don't have pinfalls in MMA.
Right. So it's basically a submission match or a knockout.
Basically a submission match, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, these two are suited for submissions, I guess. And if I have to watch Ronda Rousey wrestle, I guess it would be against Shayna Baszler. I mean, this is probably the best feud that you could have from her. I also heard that she might be going away, which if you like Ronda Rousey, bless you, but we'll be glad when she's gone. I'm gonna let the mayor pick first. Mayor, who you taking on this
one? Not only because she's leaving, but I just feel like if she's definitely leaving, then there's no point in having her leave on a win. But either way, I think that this is Shayna's time to maybe start getting a build. And the best way to do it is have her, God dang, I don't know if they can have Rousey tap out. I guess they can. If she's not going anywhere else, who cares if she taps out? Especially to one of her best friends that lives on her couch, apparently.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see Baszler winning it, but I'm curious to see if they'll allow rope breaks, because they said if it's MMA rules, if it's just going to be submissions and knockouts, if there's also going to be rope breaks, or because they're not going to have time to build a fight pit or anything along those lines. They're already cutting matches, or not cutting them, just not having them on the show. So I'm guessing we're going to get like a 10-minute kind of shoot style-ish fight between the two of them, hopefully. And that's about as good as I think it can get for these two to have a match. So as much as I'm not excited about this, I'm excited because out of curiosity to see this. It's like just a curiosity thing to see how this is going to go.
Yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. That's, I mean, making the stipulation. What'd you say?
Plus, you've got the advantage of being there, Mayor, so everything looks different anyway.
That's very true. That's very true. But adding the MMA rules, stipulation to it probably made the match more interesting, at least in my eyes. I guess there's probably a lot of people out there who are, looking forward to this match one day, but I'm just not one of them. Yeah, like you said, I can't see Ronda winning this match, especially if she's going to go away. And they're best friends, so you feel like Ronda would be like, all right, I'm going to put you over before I leave. And so you would think that that's the way that they would go. So I'm going to go Shayna Baszler too. What about you, Surfing Glenn?
Yep, exactly. There's no reason for them for Ronda to win that. For all the reasons that you two have already given.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what happens when you go last, Glenn, is everybody's put out all the good points, unfortunately. Most of the time. Okay, the next one we'll go with is Ricochet is taking on Logan Paul. And this one, is one of the ones that could really go either way. I think every match from here on out until maybe the main event could really go either way, and I'm not really sure who's going to win them. I would like to see Ricochet win this just because Ricochet hasn't really ever won like a really big match in WWE. I think he was the United States champion for like 2 weeks or something like that. So it'd be nice to see Ricochet get a big win. It's nice to see that he's getting like a big time match and he's actually getting some time on TV, because Ricochet's like, there's not a whole lot of guys in the world that can do what Ricochet does, and he's a really entertaining guy to watch in the ring. And I think his promos have come along, because when he first came into WWE, he wasn't good at promos at all because he'd never done them. He never had to do them. He was, a guy who didn't speak English on Lucha Underground, and then he was over in New Japan where he didn't have to cut a promo. But I do think he's getting better. I'm gonna pick Ricochet. What about you, Glenn?
I'm going with Logan Paul. I think that they've put Ricochet in there with him because it won't hurt Ricochet to have the loss against Logan Paul. They're obviously investing in Logan Paul, especially for pay-per-views, or premium live events, as they call them now.
Yeah. Oh, well, what about you?
He's in there. I actually think he's in there to put Logan Paul over.
That makes a lot of sense, Glenn. It makes a lot of sense. But unfortunately, I already picked Ricochet, so I can't go back now. What about you, SillySlam?
I think that if Logan Paul is eventually going to put over someone and have some value in the company, he eventually has to win a singles match to do so. And he's got as many singles wins as I do. So I thought that was a tag match. He beat the Miz.
He had a one-on-one match with the Miz at last SummerSlam, and he won. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot, I guess he does have a win.
But that's only one win.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like Logan Paul has to win here just to give him some credibility going forward. You can't just keep beating the guy that might actually potentially be bringing some outside viewers in. That I don't know. I've actually enjoyed this feud, and normally I'm not much into Ricochet, and I know that sounds stupid as a wrestling fan, but he just doesn't do it for me until recently. And I think Logan Paul's brought out the best of him in promos and almost has made it personal with bringing in Ricochet's fiance, girlfriend, wife, whatever Samantha Irvine is. And
did a good job selling it as well.
Yeah, and she was great. When her facial expressions when he brought her up, I don't know if it was planned, but her facial expressions were fantastic.
His guts out.
Yeah, she looked like she wanted to take that microphone and shove that thing up sideways on him. But
she wanted to do what Glenn did with that Happy Meal.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought that was really good, and so I'm looking forward to like every single match on this card, and I think Logan wins it here, just to give him momentum so he can maybe put over someone and move them a little bit farther ahead. And I'm guessing that person might be the guy that wins the Slim Jim Battle Royal, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, with the athleticism that both these guys have, that match potentially has the potential to steal the entire show. If they give them 18 minutes, I think they can steal the show. Definitely.
Are you changing your pick there, then, Mayor, to Logan Paul?
Oh, I'm picking Logan Paul.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I'm picking Logan Paul. Yeah, I'm picking Logan Paul.
Oh, you're picking Logan Paul.
I always pick my Ohio boys.
I'm glad I've got that clear.
I wish you would have messed it up, honestly. Damn it, I'm glad. I'm too bad you clarified. Anyway, the next one we'll go with the Intercontinental Championship match. Gunther will defend against Drew McIntyre. Glenn, you get to pick first on this one, buddy.
The Ring General. You can't bet against him.
Yeah.
Even if it is Drew. It's got to be Gunther.
I feel like I don't think the mayor is going to disagree with you. Mayor, what do you think?
No, I'm always picking the Ring General. God dang, I've been a huge Gunther fan / Walt. Oh, he was Walter in NXT, wasn't
It was Walter, yeah.
For a couple weeks, yeah.
Yeah, for a few weeks. Because I have a Walter shirt from NXT. And yeah, he's my favorite wrestler in professional wrestling right now. So I'm going to keep going with him. And they keep making a point about Honky Tonk Man's streak on television. And you don't do that unless you're eventually going to break it. So
no matter where I go and where I end up, Mayor and Glenn, I always have to hear about the fucking Honky Tonk Man every fucking time.
Every other city we go, every other video, no matter where I go, it's the Honky Tonk Man show.
I see that honky ho.
Wayne Ferris.
You like this thing on this show. I'm not going to disagree. I already disagree with you guys both once, and I'm not going to do it again. I thought about picking Drew because they just brought Drew back, and I feel like Drew, like, before he re-signed a new deal, I feel like he made them be like, what are you going to do with me? Like, what's the plan with me before I would sign it? And so I think maybe they might have him win this year, but I agree with you guys. I don't think you can have Gunther drop this thing until he breaks that streak, and then I won't have to hear about the fucking Honky Tonk Man ever again in my life, hopefully.
Our plan is go look at Rusev and see what they did with him in the other company. He was Kip Sabian's best man. If that's what you want, there's the door. If not, go ahead and come back here.
Did it have Miro on TV on AEW?
He's been on television like 3 times in a year and a half.
Okay, well, I guess they use it. The same as WWE did, though. So I guess
there's our selling point, Drew. What would you want to do?
Yeah, they buried him. They buried him in WWE. Is so glad that he went to AEW.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't want to get into a bash fest, so we're not going to do that here. So yeah, we're all going Gunther. Again, another match that can potentially steal the show. Those guys are going to beat the living shit out of each other. So that's
I'm going to see if I can catch some sweat from those slaps.
Are we going to be able to see on TV?
I'm not on the floor, but I am fairly close down low.
Okay. I feel like that's the best is to not be on the floor, but be like a little like.
Yeah, I'm a little raised.
Yeah,
because some of those floor seats, if you're not in like the first 3 or 4 rows, it's so hard to see. I mean, and I'm a taller guy,
right?
But you know, even then, it's still hard to see because you got people with their arms up holding signs sometimes, and you can't.
That's what you need. It's a big AWIP sign.
I'm not gonna twist your arm about it. All right, the next match. Where am I at here? All right, we'll go with the first championship match, the World Heavyweight Championship. It's Seth freaking Rollins taking on Finn Balor. I believe it's the mayor. It's back around to the mayor. You can go first.
I feel like this match just happened last month, and I picked Finn Balor to win it then, and I lost on that pick. So I'm going to have to stick with that same exact pick again because you can't call a coin in the air heads twice and not expect to have it hit the second time. That's my logic behind this. But no, actually, I do think that he's going to win it. And with Damian Priest having that briefcase, him looking over his shoulder with the briefcase, there's going to be in-feud fighting, and we're going to get the Bloodline 2.0 here, where there's going to be the major faction and then turmoil within that faction. They've figured out the key to getting viewership and building interest with the Bloodline, and they're going to recreate it here with Damian Priest and Finn Balor. So Seth Rollins just is acting like the Joker wannabe from The Dark Knight, and it's pretty terrible. Heath Ledger's dead. That was like 15 years ago, buddy. You're going to have to find a new gimmick. Sorry, Seth.
Yeah, well, the match is going to be good. I mean, two super talented guys. I would like to see, I know this is probably predictable to some people, but I would love to see Balor win it and then Damian Priest cash in on him. I think that would be really cool because that would cause some serious turmoil. And honestly, like Dom and Rhea, they don't need the other two. They don't need to be in the Judgment Day. They don't need those two. They're fine on their own. I think breaking them up isn't going to hurt anyone. But I'm going to agree with you. I think that Seth is going to win. I don't think Damian's going to cash in tonight. He may look like he's going to cash in, but it doesn't happen. But I'm going to go with Seth too. What about you?
Wait, I didn't pick Seth.
You picked Finn?
Yeah, I picked Finn.
Oh, you picked Seth.
No,
he picked Finn.
Oh, okay. You started out with the whole damn I picked Finn last time and I lost, so I thought that's where you were going.
No, I said so. I've got to go with him again because you can't call the heads twice and not expect it the second time.
Oh,
okay. So you're going Finn as well, are you, Brent?
No, I'm taking Seth. I'm taking Seth.
Seth.
I completely disagree with the mayor.
I'm going.
Glenn's picking Damian Priest.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Yeah, well, that would be the ideal pick. You can't have that. Oh. So I'm going with Finn.
Say hi to Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Rachel.
Call me Rachel.
Say hi to my honey. Anyway, sorry, Glenn. Who'd you pick?
I'm going with Finn because, as the mayor said, I think there's more mileage in this. And there's been that thing about Seth costing him the Universal title that time ago. And it's time to put that to rest now. And Seth's not really doing anything as a world champion, so
besides fighting everyone underneath the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hate you both because goddamn it, I'm gonna lose now because I picked two different ones on you.
No, or you're gonna win because you picked other people than us.
That's a good point. I'm looking at the dark side of this, don't let it the bright side. Anyway,
positivity, Brent.
Next one we'll go. It's a triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. It's
of course. There had to be a triple threat match.
Yeah, we couldn't get out of here without at least one. You know, that'd be one. The champion Asuka will be defending against Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. I mean, that's a pretty goddamn star-studded triple threat match for WWE Women's Division at this point. It's the three of the top stars. The only thing you could add more to it is if you threw Becky Lynch in there, you know. But I think it's my turn to go first. This one's hard. Do I want Bianca to win it back, or do I want Asuka to retain, or do I want everybody on the internet to cry like children and have Charlotte Flair become the 15-time women's champion? So since it looks like they're trying to turn Montez Ford like heel, sort of. I know it didn't really work out, but that's what they're trying to do. I would like to see Bianca Belair get a little bit more of an edge. You know what I mean? I would like to see her get a little bit more of an edge. And I think the best way for her to get that sort of edge is to lose this match by some sort of screw finish by, she's got Asuka beat, but then Charlotte comes out of nowhere and steals the pin from her. So I'm taking Charlotte wins by some nefarious means. What about you,
Glenn? I was just trying to... Is Becky on the card at all?
Nope.
Then I'm going with Asuka retaining. Because I think that Becky's going to show up and cost Charlotte the title. And that'll set up a feud between those two.
But is Becky on Raw or SmackDown? She's on Raw, right? And Charlotte's on SmackDown?
Right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at the moment.
I mean, they kind of blur the lines of everything anymore, but that's kind of where they're legitimately at.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean, guys go back and forth all the time, and girls, guys and girls, workers go back and forth all the time. What about you, Mayor? You get to pick them.
I'm really torn on this because I don't know if any of them come away as the champion.
Well, one of them's got to.
Well, Io.
No, I really feel like Io might come down and do a 4-way match before the match even starts. And they have I don't know.
That would be stupid of her.
That would be really stupid. But
even Seth wasn't that stupid.
The thing is, you could still, if you're looking at it logically, you could still have Charlotte and Bianca have a feud without the belt. However, they've been working with Asuka and having little Io deals back and forth between the two. So if Io comes in and cashes in after Asuka retains and, steals the victory right after she retains, and then Asuka leaves as champion. That Io leaves as champion after Asuka retains, then you could have those two working together And then you could have Charlotte and Bianca both have the legitimate gripe about getting screwed over, one of the two between them, and they could have their own little spin-off feud. And those two don't need a championship to have a feud that people care about. So I kind of feel like Asuka retains, but then immediately loses it to Io.
Okay. I think it's
hard. It's hard for me never to pick it. This might be the first time I've ever not picked Charlotte to win unless she was wrestling Sasha.
Yeah.
Because she wins everything. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, I'm not one of those people that are going to complain about that because she legitimately is probably the best female wrestler in the world for me anyway. Mm-hmm. But I say Asuka wins it and Io cashes in right away.
Okay.
And takes and wins. And she leaves SummerSlam as the champion.
I like it.
So who did you say, Brent?
I picked Charlotte.
You picked Charlotte. Right.
Yeah. You made a lot of really good points there, Mayor. I mean, those two really don't need to have a championship involved at all to have a really good match. And it would be nice for once, like they don't really have a lot of side women's feuds very often. So it would be nice to have like a side feud as opposed to always just being a championship feud. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. The only reason I don't think there's going to be a cash-in tomorrow night is that tonight Bailey messing around with Shotzi cost Io a match against Selena Vega, and I think that's going to go into tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of SmackDown this evening.
No, I think there might be a point where Io wants to cash in, a bit like Priest did on Monday, where Finn nicked the belt, nicked the case to stop him from cashing in.
Something like that. I can see that happening. I do think we were going to see Io at there's going to be some sort of fashion of Io getting into this thing, or maybe not necessarily cashing in, but just showing up out there, I think.
Yeah.
Or a failed cash in. All right. The next one, I think we've only got the two left, right? Yeah. Two left. So Brock Lesnar is going to take on Cody Rhodes. It's the rubber match. Did y'all? I mean, I know the mayor didn't, but that video that they made tonight on SmackDown for this feud was absolutely excellent. And I say this all the time. WWE sometimes does things wrong, but video packages ain't one of them because they are top notch with those all the time. That was a really good one. But is it my turn to go first? No, it's Glenn's turn. Glenn, who you pick?
I'll go with Cody. It's a long time to WrestleMania until Brock needs to show up again.
Yeah. I also feel like that, I think Cody's WrestleMania destiny is already set in stone. What about you, American? Who you picking?
There's another one I could actually see go either way, where I don't know if a lot of people are going to think that Brock's going to win this because they kind of have that whole Cody foresight to WrestleMania. But Brock, man, I don't know. I'm just going to go Cody because it feels right. I don't have an explanation, but it just feels right. Like that's the thing that WWE would do.
I think it's the right decision. I think Cody's got to win here. Brock doesn't need this win. I understand why they did it because they were trying to get 3 matches out of this and have a big one at SummerSlam. I'm surprised that this didn't get a stipulation put on it. Like, I'm just shocked by that. Like, I figured for sure we'd get some sort of stipulation at least. But maybe it'd be one of the situations where the referee kind of like really lets it go. Like, lets the guys kind of have free reign of whatever, even though it's not a no DQ match. But I think Cody's got to win. Cody's got to be the winner of this one. There's no reason for Brock to win it.
I thought the same thing, but then I also thought that it's 6 months away from WrestleMania, which means there's time for a best-of-5 series.
True.
but Brock, he seems to
be a
bit of enthusiasm for it again.
You got a dog in there or something?
2 of them right behind me.
Oh, yikes.
Up the place.
There's
another one here somewhere behind me back that way.
I think you got 3 dogs, buddy.
There's 3, but the other one's not stinking up back there. There's two that are literally like right behind me, and it's like a gas chamber in here.
Mayor's getting crop nested.
Oh man. And they're snoring really loud. So if you hear snoring,
I haven't heard a thing.
You're fine.
Yeah, so I think so. We're all going Cody. I think Cody makes the most sense.
Yeah.
We get to the final match of the evening. It is tribal combat for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship and recognition of the tribal chief. It is Roman Reigns taking on Jey Uso. Should be a hell of a contest. Mayor of Canton, you get the distinction of picking first. Keep in mind that Jey Uso stood tall at the end of SmackDown tonight.
Yeah, this was the only match that I think I was positive with the result the entire time. I just don't think you take it off Roman here, as much as people maybe want to see a change in the guard. I don't think it's happening. And yeah, there's still going to be the same tribal chief and the same undisputed. What is he technically now? Just the world's heavyweight champion?
He is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
Okay. Well, he's going to be that again tomorrow morning and then the next day also for quite some time.
Yeah.
So Roman Reigns wins. I'll keep it short and sweet.
I think that this match is going to be, great. It's going to be really, really good. I'm sure we're going to get some twists and turns. You know what I mean? It's going to be good. But I can't see Roman losing. The only way I could see it is maybe they have like a Mankind-esque thing. Remember, like with the Mankind and The Rock, they were just kind of bridge the gap between, The Rock feuding with Austin at WrestleMania until they had Mankind kind of win the title for like a month and then lose it back. And so if he does win it, I can't see him keeping the belt for very long, but I don't think they're going to take it off of Roman. So I think Roman's going to win.
I don't know about all of the day limits and everything on who he will pass between now and this coming WrestleMania, but I know Pedro Morales was up there and Hulk also was kind of in that same area. Obviously, he's not going to pass Bob Backlund.
Yeah.
No, he's not passing Bob or
Bruno Sammartino had
Bruno had it for like 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
So probably not that, but
they had defended it about once a year.
I'm trying to find like longest.
Because what's he at now?
Pedro Morales was 1,027 days. I think
he's already past that, isn't he?
Yeah. And Bruno Sammartino had 1,237 days, but I think that was his second reign because he had two reigns.
Hogan was like 1,400, I think.
Hogan was 1,474. Bob Backlund was 2,135 days. Bob fucking Backlund. How?
That's not happened. He's not passing Bob Backlund.
Good God Almighty. Bruno Sammartino 2,803 days, and number one. This is WWF Women's Championship. It's Fabulous Moolah, who had 10,000 motherfucking days as champion.
There's no surprise there, really, is there?
I mean, technically, Trish never lost the title.
Well, I don't know. I guess not. She's been champion forever. I assume you're picking Roman Reigns as well.
I am. I think they're going to ostracize Jey. I think Jimmy turns up and stitches him up as well tomorrow night.
Jey?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be a shocker.
Yeah, because they're talking about they're talking about the bloodline, but it is just now basically at the moment Roman and Solo. So it's not really a bloodline, is it? So I think that Jimmy might come back and join them and stitch Jey up and ostracize Jey.
Well, it would be a heck of a turn, and then I guess you'd have another feud for Jey Uso. He could feud with his brother, so I don't know.
Yeah. See, this is how I see it happening. Since I'll just play it out real quick. Roman goes. You guys are familiar with the movie Bloodsport?
Mm-hmm.
Where Chong Li basically like kills that guy in the ring, and all of the elders turn their back on him. And then everyone stands up and follows suit and turns their back on Chong Li after he goes like full violent and kills that guy in the ring.
Yeah.
I feel like that's basically going to be Roman here, and the elders are not going to support his actions at the end, and you're going to have Fatu, all of the living head shrinkers, Rikishi. They're all literally going to turn their back on him. Jimmy's going to turn his back on him. Jay's going to turn his back on him. And that's obviously Jay already has. But then Solo eventually is going to follow suit, maybe even that same night. And Roman's going to be on the lonely island of relevancy with just him and the wise man. And that he won't have any help beyond that. And that's why he'll eventually end up losing it down the road, is he's lost all of the support of the bloodline and the tribal and all of the tribe.
Yeah. I mean, that has to be what it is, right? We get to WrestleMania and Roman ain't got nobody left but Paul Heyman. And now he's got to face Cody alone. Yeah.
Who may even leave him for Brock at one point, but that's another story.
Who knows? Who knows? I heard on the internet that maybe Brock Lesnar might be finishing up, but I've heard that 117 times and he keeps coming back. So I fucking doubt it.
Yeah, go ahead and look at those Q2 revenues of WWE. Brock ain't going anywhere.
Right. Right. Would you leave if you were getting paid to show up every now and then? I sure the fuck wouldn't. Yeah. Hell to the no.
Yeah, they pay for it to go hunting and fishing. Why would he want to give that up?
Exactly. That's like saying they're gonna pay me to smoke weed and drink beer. I'd be like, well, fuck, sign me up. I'm never leaving. All right. Well, that does it for the SummerSlam predictions. If you're on YouTube, you're gonna have to bugger off to Twitter or Twitch because we're about to watch some wrestling. So goodbye to you.
Take your hat off now. We're losing this YouTube mob.
Yeah, you can take your hat off. All right, here we go. And so the first match we're going to watch is from SummerSlam 1991. If you listen to the newest episode of A Cup of UK Heritage, you're going to know what matches we're watching. But if you didn't, you're going to be surprised. And we're going to throw it up on the screen here, and we're going to watch it together and have some fun. Here we go. It's the Bushwhackers and the Natural Disaster, two of our favorite tag teams. Yeah. I'd lick Glenn's head if he was near me. No, I wouldn't.
All sweated horrible at the moment.
Oh, man, look at the Natural Disasters.
All that handsomeness.
Oh, so much handsome.
John Tenta was only 22 years old here.
Have you seen John Tenta Jr.? He might be more handsome than his father.
Yeah, man, he definitely got the handsome genes from old John.
He did.
Look at that pose.
I gotta run and get some ice in my drink. I'll be right back.
Shows off those pits like no other. Handsome earthquake. So who do you think's winning this? We got Bushwhackers versus Natural Disasters. Wait, who's that with them? Is that Andre? Yeah. Andre's alive here?
Andre's alive there. It's 1991.
Wow. For some reason, I thought he died in like 90. How long did Andre live? Obviously, he didn't die in 90 if he's here in 1991. But I thought it was only like 5 or 6 years after WrestleMania 3.
Oh, God. Andre. Oh, shit. I did not expect to see Andre.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought he was dead here.
No, he don't die
1991. How was he alive and dead?
No, he don't die till 93.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Here we go. I think they actually brought him in here because he was going to start working for the UWF, and Vince McMahon said, "No, the fuck, you're not."
He's walking around like Forrest Gump, but 7'5". Like, how is he going to be wrestling?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Herb Abrams did a whole bunch of cocaine. He didn't know any better. What does he know?
I guess that's a thing for promoters these days.
Oh, Dangerous Danny. This is like a Hall of Fame level match. We got the Bushwhackers. We got the Natural Disasters. Motherfucking Dangerous Danny Davis is the referee. What a match.
This is so good. This has got to be like the best match we've ever seen.
The Andre thing kind of makes me sad, though. To see
seeing him walk out with crutches, or not even crutches. What are they called?
Hey, did you see those fucking guys? They weren't fucking around, all right?
Where was SummerSlam 91 held at?
Good question. I want to say it was in New York, especially with the way those guys look.
That makes sense.
Hey.
The double eye poke.
One of my favorite maneuvers.
Up on them.
Madison Square Garden, Mayor. Madison Square Garden.
Yep. That checks out.
Stop showing him. It's just sad.
Oh, it is really sad.
There's no way that hat would ever fit his head. It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Oh my gosh. It looked like they put like a yarmulke on his head.
I didn't know he was Jewish. Stomp. Yeah. Look at this. He looks like he's got the upper body of my grandfather.
You would think that these two were one of the tag teams on the territories, would you? When they were called the Sheep Herders.
Yeah, they went from bloody, gory matches to licking fucking heads. He's biting his ass. We got an ass bite. Holy cow! He's doing the Keister Crunch.
I wasn't signing up for that tonight. Uh-oh, here comes Earthquake. Wham!
Oh, they were rubbing their man parts together. That was hot.
It's good to see. It's good to see a good technical start to the match.
No kidding.
Oh,
I was like, 37 years old when I figured out that those lines on Earthquake's thing is the Richter scale. Never figured that out until it was, a couple years ago. Good God, these guys are hot fire.
It's like they're in fast forward continually.
All the time, yeah. They were shot out of a fucking cannon.
Oh man, I haven't seen chops that nice since Thomas Bryce 2017 was on the show.
Yeah, no kidding. Thomas. I mean, even Andre's ain't got nothing on Thomas's chops.
No.
On Earthquake's not fucking around now. He said, "I'll slow these fucking sheep herders down." Pumping forearms to get the job done. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. We're gonna slow the pace down. Well, that was a hell of a bump there.
Yeah. I mean, if you're getting thrown around by Earthquake.
Yeah. But you got all that handsome tossing you around.
The women in the crowd just all started fainting simultaneously when he came out.
Absolutely, they did. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good for him. Oh! I feel like Earthquake didn't have his heart in that elbow drop, though.
What's the magazine that does like the world's most handsomest man on the cover every year?
Is it People magazine?
It might be People.
I don't know. I think it is like People's. I don't know. It's one of those. The Rock won it once.
Well, he is the second wrestler that won it because we know Earthquake won it in at least 1990. He might have been a two-time winner.
He should have been a lifetime winner. They should have just gave it to him and just retired the award. They should have named it the Handsome Earthquake Award.
It's a posthumous award. He's still winning it every year.
Yeah, exactly. No man can never match this level of handsomeness. It doesn't matter. We can wait 100 years.
Oh, we're getting an atomic drop. Oh, no, they're really throwing him into the turnbuckle there.
Well, someone would slow down a fucking sheep herder.
Get him, boss.
I guess. Here we go. Uh-oh. He's going to hit it with the Razor's Edge. Here it comes. Razor's Edge. Oh, no. It's just a submission maneuver. It's like he's carrying around a child. It's like a kid fighting his dad.
It's not like the sheep herders or bushwhackers are very small men either.
Exactly.
Andre's just admiring the fact that there's no baby oil in this.
Thank God. If there were baby oil, he would have got in there and started hitting people with his crutches, probably. If I'm Bobby the Brain Heenan, I ain't getting too close to him. Oh, this is hot right here. This is.
Woo-wee.
I gotta find.
That's the dream of every woman.
And every man, if you know what I mean. I wanted to find.
Look at that backbreaker. That was the slowest moving backbreaker I've ever seen.
Well, you can't move all that handsome too fast.
But you don't need to do everything moves in slow motion. He's like Juvenile.
Slow motion, man.
Right.
Okay, so bring up the pin here. Way to go. There we go. That's a good tag team partner there by Luke. I believe that's Luke, right? Another one. No, that's Butch and the other one's Luke, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured it out.
This is
Holy cow! I forgot we got another Butch, and you think we named him Butch after Butch?
Him again.
Maybe
I just connected the two dots.
the Bushwhackers.
Vince was watching the Bushwhackers. He was like, "We'll call that guy Butch. We'll put him in camo pants. No, we won't do that, but we'll call it Butch." Oh, is he gonna get the big Fred off his feet? Oh, he used his fucking head. That's how you do it. He must be Samoan. He's not. But...
This is what I envision if we could somehow get together FTR versus Pretty Deadly next year.
Big Island in the South Pacific. It's the same sort of thing.
That would. You're right, Glenn. That's true. They're New Zealanders. They probably have hard fucking heads too.
They're very, very, very scary.
Glenn knows. He's ran into a couple. Oh shit! Oh, is he gonna pin him? 1, 2. No, he kicked out.
No, look at that bridge.
Uh-oh. He's fucking him up on the outside. Let's be honest, Andre. You don't want no problems with Earthquake.
No.
You just stomped on his feet. Oh! I don't think that worked like he wanted it to.
Is he going? We're getting a doomsday device? Oh no!
Good God, I'd lose it. My brain would explode.
Oh, the stomps! The stomps!
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
That was my favorite move in WWF Superstars.
The stomp? Yeah, absolutely. Get him down and stomp him. That's the way to go.
You just dance around and then sit on him with your face like that.
And that's it all.
That's it.
All that ass on his chest. That's it.
Yeah.
The natural disasters win. And let's go from 1991 to 1994. And let's watch The Undertaker take on The Undertaker. What do you say?
And since we're going fast forward in time, rest in peace, Andre.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Away here.
Yeah, I said Andre Johnson, and I don't know why I said Andre Johnson. Did I take the screen down? Yep, I did. I'm an idiot. Hold on. You know, we're not going to go to 1994. We're going to go to 1994 later, and we're going to go to... Here we go. We're going to go to 1998, and it's going to be the Oddities taking on Kai and Tai. Kai and Tai on their way to the ring here. We got Mr. Choppy UPP, Taka Michinoku, Dick Togo, and Funaki.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other guy is.
How don't I remember any of this?
I don't know.
I watched wrestling like every week back then. None of this is registering.
And then we got Golga, who's handsome Earthquake in a mask. And I don't know why you would ever put a handsome motherfucker like him in a mask. We've got Kurgan, a Giant Silva, and they've also got the Insane Clown Posse with them.
And why does the mask look like an innards of a football?
And why did you make Kurgan a Rastafarian?
Yeah.
He's a giant Frenchman. Where did the Rastafarian thing come from?
You know what they should have gave him too? Was one of those fake hats with the dreadlocks? That's what he should have had. That would have been great. And why are Kai and Tai dressed like a bunch of bums? Like, I don't understand.
Don't understand any of this, really.
No.
You've got you've got a world-class sumo wrestler and 2 7-foot giants versus Kai and Tai.
Yeah.
One motherfucker's name is Dick to Go.
That's
It sounds like a weird San Franciscan drive-through. Dick to Go.
It sounds
I'm
like
not judging. I'm just saying it might be.
It sounds like an Uber Eats porno.
It sounds like a porno movie, honestly. What is he doing? Why? Oh, this guy got to have a chance. He could beat them all by himself.
Yes, I tipped. I tipped for some Dick to Go.
What are you ordering tonight? I'm gonna get me some Dick to Go. We're gonna start a new show all about Dick to Go matches, just so we can make Dick to Go jokes the whole time. What the fuck is up with his hair? You're heading to Detroit tomorrow, Glenn. That's the stomping grounds of ICP. So, wow, you might be able to see him.
Oh yeah.
Why does he have a shoe?
Oh boy,
the shoe
smell
smells. And what's in his hand? A glass of water? What the fuck is happening? Whose shoe is that?
It's whoever's on the ringside edge.
Oh, it's Mr. Choppy and Pee shoe.
Yeah.
Earthquake has really slimmed down in there too.
Yeah, he really has. Yeah, he's lost some weight.
It's probably because he's got to wrestle with his mask on.
Probably. Oh, he's all wet from his dirty shoe water. Oh, he said, I got to take my tie off. Oh.
And we got Rastafari and Kirgan here.
What is he doing?
What is going on? He looks like me dancing at a wedding after someone forces me to get out on the dance floor.
Me after 12 drinks.
And I'm like, no, this isn't a good idea. I'll just sit here and have my drinks.
And you jokingly said we'll see some dancing tonight.
Yeah. Well, we will, because we're going to watch Too Cool later. That's going to be dancing.
Yeah, you make me want to shout, kick my heels off and shout.
Yeah. Or listen to Bob Marley. Don't worry. Be happy. I'm not sure. One of those two is what he wants. Maybe all at one time. I don't know. I don't know.
Funaki.
Indeed.
Oh, look at that. Boss Man Slam. He can't stop dancing.
No, he can't.
And who's the guy dressed up like Little Stone Cold?
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
Is that Dick to Go?
That might be Dick to Go. No, I think this guy's Dick to Go, actually.
Oh,
holy fuck.
He totally went.
His Dick went to go.
His Dick went to go to the ceiling, if you know what I mean. Come on, Kurgan, dance for us a little. We want to see some more.
Dance. God damn it, dance,
I want
Kurgan.
to see that big son of a bitch in tie-dye, and I want to see him dancing. What's with the weird pants, too? Like, it's like weird striped pants.
It's really great.
He won't stop dancing. It's like the Tonka when they're like, go out there and just do the little thing. And Raquel Rodriguez when they just tell her to smile.
And flex her back muscles.
Flex her back, yeah.
This motherfucker's dance fucking fever. Look at him.
It's Disco Inferno.
Oh God, yeah. Except for cooler. Yeah, tagging Giant Silva. He looks like
Giant Silva looks like he just got like his clothes from a garage sale.
Yeah. He looks like he should be on the People of Walmart website. You know what I mean? Like somebody that you saw at Walmart. Like, look at this giant guy I saw at Walmart dressed like a fucking homeless person. It's like, what the fuck is he wearing?
Now, mind you, I have no fashion sense, but it's still better than Giant. What's his name again?
Silva, Giant Silva.
Giant Silva, yes.
My God, Kurgan is a dancing machine. I can't believe it. Oh, now we're gonna get a. Oh, Taka did the whole. I'm not fighting this big motherfucker.
I have to imagine when Kurgan and Earthquake were traveling in the car together, if they stopped at any club, like they're picking up all the ladies.
Oh yeah, definitely. There was nothing left for Giant Silva.
No, Giant Silva showing up in his People of Walmart gear here.
Yeah, his triple XL shirt.
How do you have a triple XL shirt when you're 7'3", 380 pounds?
Oh God, look at this! They've created a mega person. It's not working though.
It's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord.
You know when the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers powers combined, that just happened with Kai and Tai. Now he's choking.
Make a Megazord.
Oh my God! Here we go. Oh, he put them all in the corner.
Come up now.
I'm shocked this match has went as long as it has. I figured it would have been over by now.
Well, everybody's got to get their bit in, haven't they?
Oh God, he's set now. He's got all four members of Kai and Tai in the corner. Now he's going to start smashing his ass to him like Andre the Giant. He only did it once though. Got to do it more than that, right? Here we go. He's going to throw them one by one. God, I hope he does. That's one. Here's two. Ass to the face. Three. Head to the nose.
Oh. Not a single guy in this match is wearing wrestling gear.
No.
They're worse than Angelo Dawkins showing up at the Performance Center. Oh, God. Oh, shit. That's like 400 feet he just fell.
They're dead.
You might as well chuck him off a building.
Now, was this guy part of like the oddities from that Howard Stern show?
Yeah, I think so.
Or is he just like a big goof? Sorry, I don't mean to speak it. I'm assuming he's dead, so I'm saying I'm going to speak ill of the dead.
I'm pretty sure he wrestled in New Japan. I'm pretty sure.
Still?
Not still, but at one time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Five little men around.
Yeah, he fought Tasha Hishimura last week. I don't know. I just made that up. Uh-oh. Big Golga here. Oh, that's got to do it. Just pin him. Be merciless. I don't understand why this match is still going. Like, all right, we've had all the gimmicks. Let's just end this now. Takumi Shinoki looks like he got his wrist guards from Iron Mike Sharp. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he's going to go bowling.
Yeah, right after this. They're gonna
I bet Taka's a good bowler, right?
Probably, yeah.
He's got good wrist guards.
I wonder if bowling's big in Japan. You think it is?
I've never heard of a pro Japanese bowler.
Well, let me ask you this. You watch a lot of pro bowling?
No.
Exactly.
Oh, god dang, that guy went launching.
They're flying all over the place now. We got Kai and Tai everywhere. They should swat them out of the sky like bugs is what they should do. You know what? I think the fun of this match is over. We're going to move on to another one. We're done with this one. We're moving on.
I'm never going to know who wins now. I don't even remember that match.
Who fucking cares?
It was, you know.
All right, now we're going to have some fun to watch the Undertaker face and the Man in the Mirror. It's the Undertaker versus the Undertaker.
That's Ted DiBiase.
Well, he's introducing his Undertaker.
Yeah, is it? He brought back the Undertaker, but Leslie Nielsen and what's the other guy? There was two of them that were out searching for the real Undertaker.
Was it O.J. Simpson?
It was not O.J. Simpson. Nordberg wasn't there.
Oh, because I knew O.J. was in that movie with Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, this is 94, so I think the O.J. happened in 95, so I don't think that's even happened yet. I think it was 95.
George Kennedy, that was him.
Nah, this totally looks like the real Undertaker too.
So that's the real Undertaker there. That's Mark Callis right there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's him.
Yeah, you could totally tell that really looks like him. When I was a kid, I believed it though, but not so much as an adult.
Now, I'm sure Glenn has his information. Who is the guy that played as the fake Undertaker?
Primetime Brian Lee.
Brian Lee. Now, he went on to, was he the Disciples of Apocalypse?
He was in DOA, yeah.
Okay, I recognize the name, but it doesn't look like him enough here for me to think that's the same guy.
Also, I think him and Undertaker were really good friends for a long time until he got arrested one time and told them that his name was Mark Calloway. And when the police came looking for a guy named Mark Calloway who has a warrant because he didn't show up in court, Mark Calloway said, what? Apparently isn't too happy with Brian Lee anymore.
He's like, this worked at SummerSlam. I think I can pass this up here too.
Yeah, this is the 90s when you could lie about who you were and they wouldn't find out. Now they know.
There's a picture of him here in 1996. If you said that was Mark Calloway, people would believe you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, here he is. It's the Undertaker. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it.
No, you can't.
I used to tell people I was Shaquille O'Neal back in 2000.
Did you?
No.
No. Oh, yeah.
Well,
I mean, I guess it.
Yeah.
Wow, it does look like him.
Kind of does look like him. Yeah.
It's more American Badass Taker.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that Undertaker. Looks like the real Undertaker too. Don't look fake at all. And that couldn't be. There's no way he could be the fake Undertaker.
He looks like the emo Taker.
Yeah. Like, how do you get more emo than the Undertaker? But somehow he did.
I don't know.
It's strange.
Because there's Ted DiBiase pacing up and down here because he doesn't believe the real Undertaker is going to come out.
Either that or they just informed him how many years his son's looking at for prison. And he was like, oh, God, that's a lot of jail time.
No.
Oh, that Undertaker's not the real Undertaker. It's a fake Undertaker, and I'm going to show you the real Undertaker's in this casket. I don't know why, but he is.
You have to bring him out in a casket, right?
Yeah.
You got Drew in some
part of the story was that he died.
He did die. I mean, he ascended to heaven.
He ascended to heaven. So
Is that when Yoko sent him to heaven?
Yoko and the entire heel locker room.
basically, yeah.
Paul Bear's going apoplectic.
Shaft
I
a lot.
want a double quarter pounder with cheese. I didn't want a fucking Happy Meal.
It's a bigger casket than the one that they put
Yeah.
Kamala in.
Well,
And the
it took
take
twice as long to build it.
You know,
How are
Undertaker's
those guys
probably
seeing a
taller.
thing? I can't see a thing. Follow my voice, druids. I know you can see.
You would think they would have at least thrown some dirt on it to make it look like they dug it up, right?
Bear's going left a bit, right a bit. That's it, straight away.
That's the cleanest casket I've ever seen that's been dug up. Not that I've seen other caskets that have been dug up.
I was going to say, Mayor, how many caskets you been dug up?
If I found out anyone was buried with Rolexes, no, I'm kidding.
Oh God, it looks like I've been in there. Oh,
it's Scooby-Doo coming out with Shaggy at the back of the mystery machine.
I need a ridiculously large sandwich.
Ridiculously large urn.
And some Scooby snacks.
Giant urn. Has multiple family members in it.
Yeah.
Probably a whole family. It's probably his mother and his father and his brother. Not really.
The story with that giant urn is because they had the light that shone out of it. They had to make it bigger because they couldn't get all the workings of the light into the smaller one that they always used.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, there's going to be a bright light coming out of this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Eventually, Kama's going to steal this urn and melt it down into a big chain. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my pale skin is burning on the line of the Undertaker.
That is a great set in there from Paul Bearer over just a torch.
It was really good, yeah. He really thought that flashlight, didn't he?
Yeah.
The crowd's going crazy over a light.
Yeah.
They really are. And the crazy thing about this is the main event of this show, and they had a cage match between Bret Hart and Owen Hart. Probably one of the greatest cage matches in the history of Blake Blue cage matches, and they showed that before they showed this. I also think a bunch of this match had to get cut, too, because Bret and Owen went long in that cage match. So,
well, none of the matches got cut. The introductions haven't got cut short.
Absolutely not.
I think I saw a Lord of the Rings movie that was quicker than this.
And it was the extended version. Those are like 6 hours.
Yeah. What do you want, Angus?
Shadowed man is coming
At the time, this is all part of this 6-month-long story that had been going on.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like 8 months, because it happened at Royal Rumble, and it's all the way to August, so it's like a good 8-9 month build. This thing,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, here he comes. It's the Undertaker, and this is the real Undertaker. This ain't no bullshit here.
So this is the Mark Calloway that didn't commit the crime.
Yes, this is the innocent Mark Calloway.
Is that why he got Sarah tattooed on his neck, so he could distinguish himself from the fake Mark Calloway?
I think that's true. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Had nothing to do with his ex-wife. Not a thing.
Brian, stop using my name.
And all elite Scooby-Doo. Congratulations on the wedding.
I would have loved for him to go, it's amazing that someone with the name All Elite Scooby-Doo could ever find a woman to marry.
This is the second time we brought up Scooby-Doo during the same match.
Goddamn, who knew? Who would have thunk it?
But only the first time we brought up All Elite Scooby-Doo, which is a completely different category.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Look at Ted. Where's Virgil? Get Virgil back in here.
Yeah, we need Virgil. What is with the weird tie that the fake Undertaker? I guess both their ties are fucking very thick and weird. Like, that's the thickest tie I've ever seen. That tie is thicker than Tony Storm.
Whew.
That's thick.
I'm going to show up to a job interview with that tie on, even though I don't need a job. I just want to show up to an interview with her wearing that tie.
You show the hat and the shirt too.
Just the hat, the shirt, the tie, the whole package.
I want to rewind this real quick and look at the sensual way that Paul Bear ripped that tie off. I thought it was nice. Ooh, a little cheeky there. Let's watch it one more time. Watch. He's like, I bet the Undertaker went when he pulled it off. He went like this. Watch. Oh.
It's like ripping a Band-Aid off. Just whoop.
I've never seen anybody so happy to get to hold someone's hat. Paul was like, yes, the hat, please. Yes. I'm a hat man.
I'm a hat man. Dun, dun.
I love to wear them. I love to hold them. I love to swing them. Oh, God damn, somebody hit somebody. This is bullshit.
Now that I think about it, was Billy Gunn's Ass Man gimmick just a ripoff of the Booty Man?
Yeah.
Sounds like it to me, man. Sounds like it to me. Goddamn, can we ring the fucking bell already? This has been an Iron Man match, just the entrances. Good Lord.
This entrance is longer than the last Kaientai match.
Hands on the move.
I cut that one short. All right, finally, the Undertaker turns around to face the Undertaker. This is going to get really confusing trying to call the action. The one Undertaker shorter than the Undertaker. What a sentence. The Undertaker is shorter than the Undertaker.
This is when you pick the same character in Mortal Kombat as the person on the others. The one player and the second player both pick Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
And the one just gets light blue Sub-Zero and the other one gets dark blue Sub-Zero.
Yeah. And on Nintendo, that wasn't really much of a difference on Super Nintendo. Oh, here we go. Fake Undertaker's laying in the punches here.
What the heck was that?
Oh, that's the fake Undertaker.
Oh. Whoa, look at a leapfrog.
Oh! What a...
Oh, there he goes.
Three big booted at me.
You can say that was not right. The tape would have gone out on his feet.
That's true.
This time, he never ever got out of the ring and not fallen on his feet.
Not this fake ass Undertaker, the faux Undertaker, the faux taker, the Fundertaker, the faker taker. Oh, Paul Bear said, "No, motherfucker, it's not you." Oh, he's gonna pull his hair. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Usually got to pay action for that kind of action, Cotton. There we go.
Damn.
Oh, a lot of headbutts tonight. Mayor, I'll bet you $50 the Undertaker wins.
Damn it. I should have taken that bet first.
Should. It's a great bet.
Does anyone have a Money in the Bank briefcase here to ruin that bet?
No, unfortunately, there's no cash in.
Damian Priest shows up out of a time machine.
Wouldn't that be amazing? He cashes in and then he gets to be the Undertaker? What amazing. What amazing tournament.
A priest as the Undertaker. What a weird form of events.
Look at that guy in the American flag shirt. Did you see that?
Oh, that's where Undertaker first got his idea as the American Badass, was that guy.
Yeah, I saw that shirt and said,
I am American Badass.
A good stance cannot let you start singing Kid Rock on the show. I can't do it.
But we're going to Detroit tomorrow. Isn't that Kid Rock territory also?
Fuck Kid Rock. If you see Kid Rock there, you tell him I want to fight him. You tell Brett Piles will whoop your ass any day of the week, Kid Rock, you bastard.
So I got Kid Rock, ICP, and Eminem all there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they announced he's hosting it.
Who is?
Kid Rock.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to watch it anymore. I'm going to watch fucking Collision. Fuck that show.
Is Flo Rida doing the theme song? Oh, God.
Be better than Kid Rock.
Anyway, I can't do that. So you make sure you grab me before I get up there.
Yeah. There we go. The Undertaker has really kicked the other Undertaker's ass. Really, we're gonna get some old school here, aren't we?
Yeah. Now this is how you do it.
I wonder if the other Undertaker ever did it.
Was it old school back then, or was it just school?
No, just school back then.
That's a good point. It was just a thing.
It was middle school.
Yes, it was elementary school.
We had this discussion at Revenge of the Taker. Is you notice there, but he had Brian Lee's arm held onto his hand the whole time, just so he get the positioning right. Where with Mick Foley, he just sort of put him there and then gets at him.
Speaking of position right, let's have a look at that again.
That slingshot.
Brian Lee tries to do a stun gun here, but only drops himself on the rope. Wow. It's really good, buddy.
He dropped the Undertaker's chest on there.
Yeah. That was not good. Here we go. They're trading fisticuffs. This match is not good. This is bad. I feel bad for old poor Mark Calloway. They put him with so much shit opponents for so long.
He didn't, they?
Well, the problem was they just always stuck him with people as tall or taller than him.
Yeah.
So he always had to work with someone like gigantic until basically, well, even Mick is a big guy. Most people don't realize how big Mick is, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
When he gets to work with Shawn and Brett, you're like, oh God, this guy's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I imagine in 1996 when they brought in Mankind, he was probably like, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It's no wonder that feud went on for nearly 2 years.
Yeah, no shit. It's like, you mean I don't have to wrestle Mabel anymore? Thank you. I've been wrestling Brian Lee and fucking the Giant Gonzalez for 5 years.
Kamala.
Yeah. Poor Undertaker.
Just don't want to make any more caskets. They take too long.
Can I make a casket for someone like Beetlejuice or Hornswoggle?
Yeah. Every time I have to make a casket, I'm out for 6 months.
He just uses like his shoebox for Max Mini.
Yeah. I would love to see a casket match. That would really make my day. That really would.
It's just a cigar box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I want.
Mini Undertaker versus Mini Mankind in the casket.
And a mini casket match. Yes. Sign me up. For the love of God. I want to see it.
When was the last time we got a good minis match? Was it like 2008? Somewhere around there?
So the WLC match, I think that was in 2013.
Oh God, that's even more recent than I thought.
Yeah.
We need another one. We're 10 years away.
Yeah, let's get some minis back in here. I want to see a whole promotion full of minis, but I want them to have like real wrestler gimmicks like we see with Mini Mankind and Mini Vader. That's what I want to see.
You need to come to Canton, Ohio. They have one here like every weekend, and I've never actually gone.
Well, what the fuck, man?
I don't know how I've never gone. It's like they actually call it midget wrestling championship, so I don't feel uncomfortable calling them midget wrestling champions.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
That's what they call themselves.
if that's what the promotion calls itself, then you got to go with what they say, haven't you?
Right. I mean, Little People World Wrestling sounds pretty cool, though, right?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get the power from the Creatures of the Night, apparently. I keep forgetting. What is he doing now? He's like, I'm going to teabag his soul. Oh.
He was taking Sonny's position in the back. Oh God, he spiked him good.
You knew that was going to pot me too, didn't you? Oh, that's great. Thank you. That was good.
Oh, man. 2 Vicodin and a trip to the bathroom closet.
Absolutely. This fake Undertaker's a dumbass. He keeps trying to do this whole get down on my knees thing, and that's not the way to go. Is he going to hit it? Uh-oh, we're going to get a reversal here?
Wee.
Yeah, we are.
It took some time because the other Undertaker didn't know how.
Yeah.
Oh God, Lee.
Yeah. You will stay down this time.
He's not going to pin him? You got to hit him. You got to put him in the casket? Put him in the casket. Oh, Paul Bear's saying, give him one more. Give him one more. we go. He's really going to give it to him this time. Spike him hard. Teach him a lesson to never tell the police his name is Mark Calloway. Oh, he doesn't know that yet. It's funny that Ted DiBiase's with him because they both had interaction with law enforcement. Anyway,
another one?
Goddamn, he's not fucking around here, is he?
Yeah, one more.
One more. I'm carrying this big vase. I'm tired. Hurry this up, Mark.
You think he says vase or vase?
Probably vase.
Yeah. I need a vase.
There we go. Finally.
1, 2, 3. Mercilessly, it's over. Fake Brian Lee is off to the ECW, and he'll be back to be in the Disciples of Apocalypse. You know what I mean. If you want to hear about the Disciples of Apocalypse, make sure you listen to Warring to Attitude. I'm sure we'll get there eventually.
We will.
Is he chained?
What?
Chains. No.
He is chains. You got
Is
it.
it? Wow, I was just guessing. I knew there was chains and 8-ball and MJG.
I love 8-ball and MJG. That's some good shit right there. We're not going to stay around for all the bullshit here. We're going to head to our last match. I guarantee you guys, this match is only 5 minutes, so this match won't be long. It'll be our last one, and then we're going to get the fuck out of here. The mayor's got to go to sleep because he's got to drive to Detroit tomorrow.
No, I'm good. I'm probably not going to go to bed for hours.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding. Here comes the right to censor, who has the worst theme. Yes, the worst theme music in the history of wrestling.
Oh, God.
And they haven't even got Ivory with them.
Nope, they don't have Ivory with them.
What do you think Luther Reigns is doing these days? Wasn't that Luther Reigns?
That's Bull Buchanan.
Oh, it's Bull Buchanan.
That's what's his name? His daddy. Briggs. No, not Briggs. Jensen. That's Jensen's daddy.
No way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bull Buchanan is?
Yeah, Bull Buchanan's his father. Yep.
I thought A-Train was.
No. A-Train's the trainer at NXT, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he is. He's the trainer down there. I thought that was his kid or one of them.
We got Steven Richards here, and he wants to know if you want to hear about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. The way he's fucking dressed.
Yeah.
It says save the hoe. Well, that's a good sign. That's the best thing about 99, 2000 wrestling is the signs in the crowd because they're very offensive and they make me laugh.
Yeah, you see some good ones. I'm surprised they don't blur them out on WWF television on some of the signs.
Some of them I am surprised. Like, okay, I'm surprised you didn't cross that one out, but all right.
Yeah, you can blur out the F next to the 2 W's, but you can't hit something. Something is a something. You can fill in the blanks however you want there.
Here we go. It's time for some dancing.
Oh, who we got dancing?
Not Kurgan, unfortunately.
Too cool.
Cool.
It's too cool. R.I.P. to Brian Christopher. We're going to drink for.
Oh, what we got here?
Got some hose with him.
He's good.
Rikishi stole the hose.
Do we see Rikishi tomorrow?
Maybe.
Maybe. Mm.
With the hose?
No hole. I don't think we'll see any.
Is that Victoria?
It might be.
That's Victoria.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. I think Victoria belongs in the WWE Hall of Fame. They should put her in.
Victoria was a hoe? That's her.
I mean,
who knew?
She played what? Hold on, wait, no. She played one on TV.
Okay, yes. We're not going to make any accusations.
Yeah, we don't know what she does in her personal life. She played one on TV.
But because we haven't got any sound, we don't know whether they're hoes or not. We don't know what the story is behind these.
They could be funkadactyls.
Yeah, exactly.
They could be funkadactyls. They could be funkettes. We don't know.
They could be too sweet.
Maybe they're just two cool groupies. We don't know.
Yeah.
I just assume because they're dressed like the Godfather's hoes that they're the Godfather.
Yeah.
Rikishi's not even taking his glasses off. Here we go. It's a brawl between all 3 guys. Mike Chioda's got to get this thing under control.
There goes a good father.
Yeah. I actually got so I have a Farouk. I mean, I have a Kama Mustafa figure, and I have a Kama figure. All I need is a Godfather figure, and I'll be good to go. I even got a Papa Shango too. So all I need is a Godfather.
You got all the iterations of Charles Wright. Is that his name?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
I do. Here we go. Oh, what a beautiful flip by Scotty Too Hottie.
Wow.
Old Ball Buchanan here. He's in trouble. Remember when he was B squared with John Cena?
Mm-hmm. That was great.
It really was. Oh, Scotty Too Hottie, of course, has that something about Mary hair gel in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't going anywhere.
Something about Scotty.
Oh, he's too hotty. That's what something is about Scotty. You know what I mean? Old Brian Christopher in the ring here, the son of Jerry the King Lawler. Brian Christopher and Jerry King Lawler are one of a rare form of father-son duo that got crime and sports episodes. They both got one.
They both got one?
They both have one. Man.
Wait, why does Brian Christopher have one?
Oh, Brian Christopher got into a lot of shit.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
He was a married at one point.
I mean, I know they both came from Memphis, and if you're from Memphis, you've probably committed crimes because I lived there.
Brian Christopher got stopped at the Canadian border because he had cocaine in his CD case, and his excuse was, "Oh, I thought we did it all." That's what he told him. I didn't know. I thought we did it all.
It's a legitimate excuse. Sorry, Mounties.
The Godfather just did something very offensive to the girls, and I'm not even going to mention it because that wasn't cool.
Oh, good Lord.
He just kicked the shit out of him. He said, "I hate Manson." The funny thing is, like, on the Brawl for All Dark Side of the Ring, they talked to Charles Wright, and he talks about how when he was managing strip clubs, he hated pimps. And if he saw a pimp in his club, he would fucking beat the shit out of him. And so it's so funny that he became his gimmick was being a pimp, and he hated pimps. But yeah, he used to say, if I come out that bar and I see any pimps on that bar, you're getting fucking slapped in the face. And he would just slap him off their bar stool.
Is that where the saying "pimpin' ain't easy" came from?
Probably.
You got to deal with Charles Wright if you're pimping. Yeah. That ain't easy.
Yeah, it ain't easy to get slapped in the face by a frying pan. Old Steven Richards heading up to the top rope. Ooh. He ain't having no children. He probably has some. I'm just kidding.
So have we all completed our 10 worst gimmicks of all time?
You two fucks have, not me.
Okay.
I was too busy looking up Lord Humongous.
I haven't done my top 10 yet.
And if you want to be Lord Humongous in the bedroom,
that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you check out Blue Chew. That's Blue Chew, ladies and gentlemen. If your gimmick needs a hot tag, just like Grandmaster Sexay just hot tagged into Rikishi, make sure you check out Blue Chew.
Yeah. Code word AWI Pod. And if you really do buy some with AWI Pod as your code word,
you're not getting a discount.
You're not getting a discount.
And if you do, we want some of it.
Right. Oh, the good Steven Richards just got tossed out of the ring. Oh, the Lumberjacks threw him back into the ladies.
Yeah.
I mean, Victoria's got. I mean, her legs look great. I'm just saying, they're very muscular.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Somebody's gonna get this. Somebody's gonna get this. Oh, this ass though. Here we go. Oh, now Grandmaster Sex. Now they're gonna get that sexy ass. If you know what I mean. Look at that.
Dang. Is that Rikishi or Sky Blue in there?
Oh, they wear the same gear, don't they? The sad thing is, and this is nothing against that poor young lady, that's the only reason why I know who that is. Otherwise, I would have no idea who Sky Blue was. That's the only reason.
Because there's some creepy person just taking pictures of her derriere the entire time of a match.
That's the only thing. That's the only reason why I know who she is, unfortunately. No disrespect to her, but that's the only reason why I know who she is. We're going to get the worm here, which a lot of people get the worm when they're looking at the Sky Blue pictures. But anyhow, W-O-R. Oh! Super kick. That super kick was terrible. That looked like
what was that? The fastest count ever?
It was a bit, wasn't it?
He must be right to censor referee. Bullshit.
Victoria's Roll Tide in there right now.
100%, pal. 100%. So the right to censor win, and that's it. That is our venture into SummerSlams, the past It's time for Glenn to get to bed. We kept him up later than we normally do. It's 4:30 in the morning, Glenn. So who do we need to plug? Who do we need to verbally fellatiate?
Bits and pieces together here.
Bits and pieces.
Right. I'm booking a territory with Rob and Danny. No point in plugging Gator Golf or I'm booking a territory anymore. It's all over now. Yep. They've got new things in the pipeline. Bang Bang with Andy, DDT with DC and Doc, and for those sci-fi fans out there, there's the Doctor Who podcast with Danny and Si.
That's right. And Mayor of Kenton, what about you? What are you going to do for us? SummerSlam. Going to SummerSlam tomorrow. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you? If it's not 10, you're wrong.
Oh, I'm a 10. I'm a total 10. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I don't know how I feel about standing outside in line in the heat of Detroit, waiting with like 70,000 smelly wrestling fans. But outside of that, dude, oh man, I'm so excited. I can't wait. This is the first pay-per-view I've been to in probably like 30 years. So
30 years?
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't been to a pay-per-view in a long time either, but not 30 years.
It's probably been 30. Oh, what is it?
I went to the first ever Money in the Bank pay-per-view in Kansas City, and that was when Xavier was like 5 and he's 18 now. So
whatever the last SummerSlam in Cleveland was.
96.
Then what is that? 27 years? So I'm close.
I just sometimes I wonder why I can't remember a goddamn thing that I learned in school, but I can remember that.
You're like the Rain Man of wrestling.
Yeah, of useless nonsense. Anyway,
but yeah, so it's been nearly 30 years, so I'm really excited. So follow.
If it's organized as it was, if it's as well organized as it was for Clash at the Castle, you won't be hanging around outside long. They tend to move people on pretty quickly.
That's good.
I don't know about the security checks in the UK. Do they really slow down and frisk you, or they're just like, pile in, guys?
No, they do.
Well, Glenn, also Mayor over there, they don't just let anybody carry an automatic weapon either, so they probably don't.
No.
Yeah, because the security checks here take forever, and they check everyone for everything, and it's really slow.
Yeah, I suppose that's a point. Yeah, you have the extra checks for weapons and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and they check you for sneaking in bottles of booze and all sorts of things that people could see.
Yeah, they do that here as well. And after they blew up a concert in Manchester, they've been
really the Ariana Grande thing, yeah,
they've really been tight on.
But yeah, check out AW iPod. Follow all of our shows on all of the streaming services and the Apple Podcast, all the good places you can listen to podcasts. Not Stitcher, because I think they're gone now.
Yeah, they're gone.
But and all the other good places. Follow AW iPod. You can listen to the UK Heritage Cup at least for probably 2 more episodes, or
one more left.
One more episode, and check out everything that we're doing here. And Thomas Bryce, 2017. We mentioned his fantastic chops earlier, so give that man a follow. He's doing great things with all of the UK independent wrestling scene and other just wrestling in general and podcast in general. All sports, really.
Absolutely.
Especially New York sports, if you're into that.
Yeah, not us.
But if you're into that kind of stuff, they're a great follow.
Yeah, you check out Sports Wire Radio, obviously. Thomas Bryce, 2017 on Twitter. It's 2020 on Instagram and on the threads. They're also on YouTube, Sports Wire Radio on YouTube. We're also on YouTube. We're about 10 subscribers away from 200, so make sure you subscribe to that. I got a cool SummerSlam video up on our YouTube page right now, so watch it tomorrow and get all excited for SummerSlam. But that's it. That's all. I don't think I have anything else to plug. Do I, Glenn?
Nope, I don't think so.
We got it all, so we hope everybody enjoys SummerSlam. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. That leaves you pretty wide open. And now, the only thing left we got to do is for Glenn. What are you gonna say?
Don't forget to check out Swear with the Mayor.
Yeah, make sure you check out Swearing with the Mayor.
I might have to make next week's episode just change the name of it.
Swearing with the Mayor.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Hopefully so.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you. I'm going to stop talking to you because the only thing now left to do is for Glenn to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I had to do it one more time.